We have seen a lot of laser meters, but the MILESEEE S50C takes a different approach right from the start. It is a flagship upgrade in the Green Revolution series, and it does not rely only on the laser dot. It combines a camera system, a bright display, and long-range targeting to make outdoor measurement far more controlled. Instead of just improving numbers, it changes the experience of how we aim, confirm, and measure across long distances in real working conditions. So now, let's get into it in detail. Starting with the display, this is one of the strongest parts of this device. It uses a 2.4-inch AMOLED panel with a 450 by 600 resolution and a peak brightness of 1000 nits. As we mentioned earlier, the display also supports touch controls, but what we more appreciate here is the flexibility. If you prefer physical buttons, you can simply turn the touch function on or off whenever you want. Here, the difference is clear right away. Even at midday, the display remains readable without needing to shade it or reposition the device. Auto brightness adjusts between indoor and outdoor environments, so we do not have to manage it manually. There is also an anti-fingerprint coating on the glass. After a full day of handling on a dusty site, the screen still stays clear without constant wiping. The layout is simple. Large fonts and direct access to core functions keep everything easy to navigate. Now we move to the Vision X camera system, and this is where the S50C changes the way long-distance measurements are handled. It combines a 2-megapixel HD camera with 8 times digital zoom and a dynamic aiming algorithm. That system keeps the on-screen crosshair aligned with the actual laser landing point. This solves a very real problem. At longer distances, especially around 80 to 200 meters, it becomes difficult to visually confirm where a standard laser dot lands. Bright facades, dark concrete, or open warehouse spaces all make it harder to track. With Vision X, we zoom in, align the crosshair on the exact target, and confirm the shot on screen before taking the measurement. There is no need for an assistant. There is no walking back and forth. We stay in one position and complete the measurement directly. The AI image processing also helps in low light and backlit environments, so the system stays usable beyond just bright outdoor conditions. With this setup, the effective range extends up to 200 meters, which opens up larger structural and site measurements. Moving to the build, the housing uses engineering plastic over an aluminum magnesium alloy base. That base is metal, which gives it a very stable footing. When we place it on a flat surface or mount it on a tripod, it does not rock or shift. It stays locked in position. That matters more than it sounds. On job sites, even a small movement at the base can throw off a reading at longer distances. The grip has a proper texture to it, and if you work with gloves on, you will notice that right away. It does not slip, even with site dust on your hands. On the side, there's a measurement button right where your thumb naturally rests, so you can fire a shot without even looking at the screen. And then you also have the touchscreen working alongside the physical buttons, so neither one cuts you off from the other. Whichever feels right in the moment, both work. The field-focused design continues with durability. It carries an IP65 rating, which means it is fully dust-tight and resistant to direct water jets. So rain, washdowns, wet concrete environments, and outdoor exposure are all within its working range. It is also rated for a 2-meter drop, which adds another layer of confidence for real site use. Inside the body, there is a proper heat dissipation structure that becomes important during long measurement sessions under direct sun. In those conditions, stability matters just as much as accuracy, and it packs a 2,400 mAh battery rated for up to 6 hours of continuous operation, which is enough to cover a full work shift in most situations. And when it is time to recharge, it uses USB-C, so there is no proprietary charger to keep track of. Just one cable that likely already lives in your toolkit. The laser itself is based on power burst technology, which uses an ultra-wideband modulated green beam. Green light is roughly 4 times more visible to the human eye than red at the same output level. That difference becomes very practical outdoors. In direct sunlight, dusty air, fog, or on dark and reflective surfaces, the green beam stays visible where red often fades out or becomes unstable. That stability helps avoid repeated measurements and inconsistent readings. Accuracy is rated at plus or minus 1 mm, while display resolution goes down to 0.1 mm. It comes factory calibrated, so it is ready to use out of the box. Next is point-to-point measurement, which solves another real-sight challenge. Instead of measuring from one surface to another, we can measure between two arbitrary points. That includes structural edges, columns, beams, or reference markers across open spaces. In practice, this means we can measure height spans or structural distances without needing ladders or elevated access. We stay on the ground set alignment and take the reading directly. That improves both safety and efficiency on site. The S50C includes 18 measurement algorithms. The most commonly used ones include single distance measurement, continuous tracking, area calculation, volume calculation, and Pythagorean mode. Pythagorean measurement helps calculate distances that cannot be measured directly. We take two accessible points and the device calculates the missing distance. There are also 4 reference benchmarks available: front edge, back edge, side laser, and tripod base. That flexibility allows the tool to adapt to different measurement positions without forcing adjustments around the device itself. For data storage, it supports 1,000 data and photo records directly on the device. That is enough capacity for full-day site surveys without needing to stop for transfers. Connectivity runs through Bluetooth 5.1 and supports both the MILESEEE app and Magic Plan. With this setup, measurements transfer directly into digital floor plans without manual entry. After using the S50C across different conditions, the purpose of this tool becomes clear. It is not designed for casual indoor measurements or light use cases. It is designed for outdoor work, long distances, and environments where visibility, stability, and accuracy matter at the first attempt. The green laser remains visible where red systems struggle. The camera system removes uncertainty at long range. The AMOLED display stays readable under direct sunlight. The IP65 rating and drop resistance support real site conditions. Everything works toward one outcome. We get the correct measurement the first time, regardless of how difficult the environment is around us. And if you're interested in getting one for yourself, pre-orders are now open. You can check the link in the description to take advantage of the early bird pre-order price while it is available. That was all. Thanks for watching. If you found it helpful, give it a like and subscribe for more videos. And don't forget to share your experience in the comments.